Hello, everyone. This will be the last time I get to share with you in this series, Incarnate. Just looking at all of the things that needed to line up and the prophecies and in the Old Testament arrow that's pointing directly toward the event of Christmas, the arrival of this babe who will fulfill the things that we read about in the Old Testament and who will fulfill the things that are required for us to have our hearts be able to stand right before the presence of the Heavenly Father. In today's passage is it. Luke chapter 2, verses 1 through 7, the arrival of the child. When I was in college, in our Old Testament and New Testament classes, we had a final assignment that we could choose one or the other. One, we could choose to do a 10 to 15 page paper on a particular text that our professor would give us, or we can volunteer our time to this thing that was in right outside of Manhattan called Bethlehem Revisited, and they would assign you this role that people who would come would walk through this country land that we're in and this farmland that we're in, and they would see the different scenes of the Christmas story. And it was widely considered the largest evangelical outreach event of the year in this area. Well, I didn't want to write the paper, so I volunteered to do Bethlehem Revisited, and I was with a bunch of my friends, and our roles were to be people who are already in the inn. So anytime when people would come and see this scene, then we would see the arrival of Mary and Joseph on a donkey, and they were asking for a room, and my role, along with several others, was to yell at the innkeeper saying, "No, you can't come in here. I'm not giving up my bed. This place is full. We can't take on another one, especially someone who's pregnant," things like this. Well, if you were to follow the story, you would finally end up in a barn where you would see the child that was born and laid in this manger. Now, I do this because I say this because I have very fond memories of that event, but it always gets me to thinking about uh, my favorite Christmas that I ever had. And that's a question I have for you. What is your favorite Christmas? I've got several stuck in my mind, but one of them was even back when my parents were still together. My brother and I woke up, and my dad had hidden a gift for my brother and I that we found at the very end, and we found it stuck underneath the couch, and we pulled it out, and sure enough, it was a Red Ryder carbine action 200 shot range model air rifle. It didn't have the compass in the stock, and it didn't have this thing that told time, but it was amazing. Now, if you've ever met me before, you would know that my favorite Christmas movie and one of my top three favorite movies of all time is A Christmas Story, where Ralphie gets to have this gift that he's longed for. Uh, it's this Red Ryder carbine action 200 shot range model air rifle and this compass with a compass in the stock and this thing that tells time. And the entire movie is about his pursuit of finding this. So he starts with his mom. Mom says, "No, it's a dangerous weapon." He says, "Okay, I'm going to go to the teacher." Teacher writes back saying, "No, you're going to shoot your eye out." Goes, "Finally, I'm going to go to Santa." And Santa says, "Well, I'm going to get you a football because you'll shoot your eye out, kid." And the one person he didn't go to get his greatest gift, what his mind and heart has been set on, was his father. Now, we read in Luke chapter 2, 1 through 7, that our Father is the one who gave us the greatest gift, and he laid him gently in a manger. And it's so poetic because being in that manger is a direct reflection of his presence with us. He didn't have the royal birth that you would think the king would have. But guess what? I'm not royalty either because he is with me and I might as well be in the barn. What a precious gift that our Father has given us. So this season, as we've got one more day in Incarnate that Sam's going to share with you, but my last time I get to share with you, I want you to think very seriously about what it is your heart truly desires and know who the only one that can fulfill that desire really is. And look in the manger. You all, thank you for the time that you've spent with us on this. And you all be blessed and have a wonderful Christmas season. And from the bottom of my heart, I wish you a very, very Merry Christmas.